Florida voting law. It's more stringent than Georgia. So left went nuts over Georgia. Florida, Governor DeSantis signed it into law today, is more stringent than Georgia. Okay? But Major League Baseball, what are you going to do? Are you going to pull the Tampa Bay Rays out of there? Are they, all the spring training sites, they're leaving? How about the Miami Marlins? They're going to have to go out? So here's what the law says, all right? It increases restrictions on drop boxes. What are drop boxes? So people can go around in neighborhoods and give ballots in some states, actual ballots to people. People fill them out, sign them, give them back to the canvasser. Canvasser takes them to a drop box and puts them in the box. Now, that's corruption all day long because the canvasser can give the people money, can threaten the people, he can do anything. I think you better vote for Biden. Everybody else is Biden. You wouldn't want me to tell everybody you're voting for Trump. That kind of thing. Intimidation. So Florida says, we're going to have a few drop boxes for people who just can't get to the polls, but not many. We're going to cut them down. All right. And then if you are going to put ballots in a drop box, we got to know who you are in Florida. We have to know who you are. All right. The third one requires voters to request mail-in ballots. So if you want an absentee ballot, you're not going to be in Florida, or you're paralyzed, or you're ill, or whatever it may be, you request it from the state, and the state sends it to you. So they have a record of who's going to mail and vote. The next one is additional ID and signature rules. So the state wants a legitimate ID, not something you make in your dining room, right? And okay, I'm for voter ID, so is Trudeau in Canada. So is Obrador in Mexico. You can't vote in Canada and Mexico unless you have an ID, right? All right. Are they racist countries? Then you ban private funding for electioneering. Okay, so you can't have George Soros come into Broward County and drop $10 million to people who are canvassing for votes. Can't do that in Florida. Then you expand the partisan people watching the vote tabulations. There are a few things that I would do to tweak this law. All right, I would be as specific as I could, but this isn't an onerous law. It doesn't prevent anybody from voting. You just have to do a few things. You got to get an ID. You got to request a mail-in ballot. If that's too much, I say tough. I say too bad. If you can't do the very, very minimum in order to vote as a patriot, don't vote. You can't do it? No. I'm not going to come to your house, hold your hand, fill the ballot out for you. No. Okay, so DeSantis says, and DeSantis is a legitimate presidential contender in 2024, we want to cut down on voter fraud, which Florida did a good job of last time around. We didn't have any problem in Florida. As you know, we had massive chaos in Bush v. Gore, but they cleaned it up. Now I'm waiting. Where are, they attacked Georgia. Where are they going to come? There's no Stacey Abrams in Florida. There's nobody in Florida like that. And Abrams is the real generator of, you're suppressing the vote. That's what she does.